Good morning students, I am Ramani Valluri from Social Science Department, Narayana Group. Today we are going to deal with Social Science assignment, Democratic Politics, Federalism. Let's see the first question. What steps have been taken to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective? Mention any two. So what are the amendments that have been made? What are the arrangements that have been made to make the third tier of democracy more powerful is the question. So there are 4 or 5 points are there, you can write any two. So here what we are mentioning is it is constitutionally mandatory to hold regular elections to local governing bodies. The first point is to hold regular elections to the local self-governing bodies. Number 2 is an independent institution called State Election Commission has been created in each state to conduct the panchayat and municipal elections. These two are the points, but you can also mention that the seats are reserved in the elected bodies and the executive heads of these institutions for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other backward classes, and 1/3 of seats are reserved for women. Anything you can mention, okay? Any two you can mention. So let's see the next question. How many seats in the local governing bodies are reserved for women? At least 1/3 of seats are reserved in the local bodies for women. Let's see the next question. How are rural local government in India popularly known as? Rural local government popularly known as Panchayati Raj. We are calling it as a Panchayati Raj. Next question is, who are the members of Gram Sabha in a village? All the voters in the village constitutes Gram Sabha members. All the voters in the village are its members. It means Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha constitutes all the adult members who have the voting rights. That means who have completed 18 years of age are the members of this Gram Sabha. Next question is, what is the official post for the chairperson of a municipal corporation? Municipal corporation is a local self-governing body in cities, right? So the official post of a chairperson for the municipal corporation is a mayor. This mayor is usually an IAS officer or government high official. Okay, what is the next question? What is the approximate number of elected representatives in the panchayats and municipalities? About 36 lakhs number of elected representatives are there, because India is a vast country. We have more and more villages are there, and in all these municipalities and the municipal corporations and village panchayats, about 36 lakhs representatives are there. Next question, which problems are being faced by the local bodies? Mention any two. What are the major problems? What are these local self-governing bodies are facing? So many state governments have not transferred significant powers to the local governments. Is major setback or a drawback in our local self-government. See, this is one of the problem, because majority of the powers are not being transferred to local governing bodies. Next is adequate resources have not been provided to local bodies. Power as well as adequate resources are not there. Hence, local bodies or local panchayats are not able to function or deliver their services because of these drawbacks. Next one is, what was the main objective of the constitutional amendment made in 1992 in India? So the main objective is to make the third tier of democracy more powerful and effective. There are certain amendments have been made, that we have already seen. What are those amendments? Reservation of seats for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other backward classes, and 1/3 of seats to be reserved for women, and a separate state election commission to be there for conduction of the elections in the local bodies. So like this, there are certain amendments have been made to make the local self-governing body or the local self-governing bodies more powerful in our democracy. Okay, next, name the independent institution that has been created in state to conduct panchayat and municipal elections in India. So the panchayat and municipal elections in India are held by State Election Commission, SEC, State Election Commission. Usually for the entire country there is a separate election commission is there, but in local panchayats and state election commissions also conduct the elections. State Election Commission is created in states to conduct panchayat and municipal elections in India. Let's see the next question. What is the basic idea behind decentralization? So what is decentralization? Decentralization is nothing but not keeping the power at a center. It is distribution of power to local bodies. What is the main objective here? A large number of problems and issues which are best settled at the local level. The main idea behind decentralization is a large number of problems and issues which are best settled at the local level, because local representatives or local leaders, they know the problems of their region, isn't it? So if local bodies, local panchayats or self-governing bodies are there, more powers are given to them, they will be able to solve their issues, because they are the best ones to understand and come to a solution for their problems. So basic idea behind decentralization is large number of problems and issues which are best settled at a local level. What is the next question? In which year major step has been taken towards decentralization? 1992. Major step has been taken towards decentralization, and many amendments have been made to make the local governing bodies more powerful, to decentralize and make the democracy more powerful. What is the next question? Under whose supervision the panchayat works? Panchayat works under the supervision of a Gram Sabha. We have already dealt with this question, and Gram Sabha is nothing but all the adult members of the village constitute Gram Sabha. All those who have voting rights constitute Gram Sabha. So they supervise the functioning of a panchayat. With this, we are completing this assignment. All of you, please write the questions, write the answers in your classwork or homework, and submit to your respective class teachers. Thank you so much.